This presidential election would be a whole lot better if the version of Joe Biden that lived in Donald Trump's head was actually the version of Joe Biden that we got in real life. Because according to the Joe Biden in Trump's head, or according to Trump about the version of Joe Biden living in his head, that dude is a full-blown, absolute socialist, wants to make sure people are taken care of, wants to end harmful environmental practices, wants to reform the prejudice within our justice system. The guy's crazy, Trump says, while also saying that he supports things that, guess what, a lot of people actually agree with right now. Donald Trump on Thursday, as part of his continued descent into pure madness, tweeted out the following. And this is all one tweet. Biden will shut down the economy at the tip of a hat, raise your taxes, knock out your Second Amendment, and defund or close your police. The suburbs would be next. Get ready. Also, and incredibly pack the United States Supreme Court. This is not what the USA wants. Hashtag MAGA. Actually, a lot of those things, to be honest with you, if you look at the polls, because I know you look at the polls all the time because you talk about how fake they are. So you see them, you just don't believe them. If you look at the polls, a lot of those things actually the public does support. They really do. The majority of people actually support shutting down to stop the pandemic. Majority of people do support the reforms that have been proposed about policing so that they stop killing unarmed people. Court packing, a little different, except for the fact that a majority of people actually think the next president should be the one to pick the candidate. So you're kind of barking up a wrong tree. Not only are you laying out a bunch of issues that are, one, totally false. Literally none of the things he's talked about are going to happen. And I got to admit, I am a little surprised that Republicans think their base is stupid enough to keep sticking with the whole Second Amendment thing. I mean, how many times have Democrats had enough power in D.C. to actually do something about the Second Amendment, yet they always fail to do it? It happened during the Obama years. They actually had the House, the Senate, the White House. What did they do about gun control? Nothing. Just like when Republicans have the White House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court, they don't do anything about abortion because they don't actually care about it. They just need it as red meat to throw their base. They're not really going to do anything with it, folks. They're not ever. Wake up. It's just like the Second Amendment thing. We all know it's not true, but they throw it out because they think their base is stupid. That's why they threw out the abortion issue. They've had a chance to do stuff about it. They refuse to do it. At the federal level, state level, they've tried. But all these other things, shut down the economy. Nobody's saying shut down the economy. What we're saying is send checks to individuals, let everybody keep working from home. And if they have money, then they will be able to continue to support economies even from home. You can order things. It's crazy how that works, right? That's all we're saying. Trump's panicking. And in his panic, he is coming off as desperate and downright crazy. When you're down 20 points in the polls like this man is, this isn't the message you want to send. This isn't the image you should want to portray to the American public, yet it is. He is unhinged. He is out of control. Nobody on his staff, whether it's in the White House or with the actual campaign, can get him under wraps. He is torpedoing himself, and I am here for it all day long, folks. I love this. He'll never blame himself for losing this election, but if he loses, and it's looking like he's going to right now, he will have no one to blame but himself. Oh, he'll blame everybody else but him. But we'll all know it was absolutely because of the level of crazy that we get to see in tweets like what he sent out yesterday, that we have seen, not just in tweets, but in policies, actions, and speeches since the day he stepped into office.